What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a pretty fun one. We have a nice little kit right here in my hands, and as you guys can see, it's probably a little hint. It says Googan right across the front. As you guys know, I do have the green go-to Googan rod, and the rods are coming out, they're shipping, and you guys are about to have your hands on these things. And Shop Carl's, which is going to be linked in the description, has made these boxes right here. And if you guys don't know, Googan rods have been broken down into like systems, so you can tell, you know, what rod does what you can throw on one, and what it's basically meant for. So right here we have the go-to box, and this thing is loaded up with some goodies inside. So I think what we're gonna do is open this thing up, tie these baits up, and try to go catch some fish. The weather's been a little weird. We've had some cold fronts, and today it's in the 70s, I think. So probably about to take this hoodie off, hop on the boat, try to see if these fish maybe are out to play, out to eat, and we're gonna try to put this box to the test. This thing is loaded, like I said. You got about everything you can throw on a go-to rod, and I think we're gonna catch fish. So let's get to opening this thing. All right, so we have the Googan Squad go-to box right here, and this thing is packed full of just all your Googan goodies that you could possibly want. And oh yeah, all kinds of things in this box right here. First off, you get a little pamphlet saying that this is the go-to, and it shows you the Googan rods. It also shows you some of the baits that are inside, and also shows you the different types of rods that you can get. So there's a go-to, reaction, twitch, muscle, and a finesse that you guys can pick up, and it basically just breaks all these lures down into what you can throw. So we have the go-to, and first thing I pull out is a nice little Googan Squad Buzzbait, and I've actually caught a 7-pounder on this thing. This thing's legit. I've went through so many of these things catching fish. This is a perfect bait, but it's probably not gonna get bit today. It's a little cold, so I think we're just gonna let this one sit out, but I have thrown this on the go-to and it works really good. Next, we have some hammer hooks, which is really good because these are honestly my favorite hooks. You catch a fish with these, they're not going anywhere. 4-aught, my favorite size. Next, we have a nice little Grass Hero right here, which is a little swim jig, and it's in a chartreuse and white color, which I've caught a few fish on this color, and it's juicy, let's just say that. Next, we have a Zinger, which is a little spinner bait, and I don't really throw spinner baits that much, but it's a little bluegill pattern. I feel like this may be pretty good today, so who knows, I may have to break down and throw a little spinner bait for a video. Next, we have the Juicy Jig, which is a little casting jig, black and blue, pretty nice. Next, we have some Kraken crawls right here to pair up with the old Juicy Jig, which is black and blue too. Then we have a little Googan Squad Banger right here, which is a little square bill. So, like I said, this thing it's loaded. It has everything you could possibly need or want to throw on your go-to rod, either gold or green. I have the green at the moment. I just ordered a few more rods, so they should be here soon. So yeah, let's take a look at the packaging. The packaging is nice. You got a Googan Squad logo. You got the old Ketchco and Googan Squad. I mean, it's a nice box. I'm not gonna lie. You got all the Googan stuff in there. Don't mind the pliers and the clippers in there. Those are already there, but you know. This thing's loaded up, and also I'm forgetting one of the baits. The new clickbait was in there. I already tied it up because I was trying to film this video at another pond, and then I had to go, and then yeah. So now we're here. So yeah, clickbait's on. Let's get on the water and catch some fish. That's the only thing left to do, you know. It's pretty hot. I think we may get on a few, and let's just hope for the best. I'll see you guys there. throw this little crankbait around, see if they're on a moving bite, and then if not, we'll size down to something and go on bottom. But everything in this box should be able to work perfectly on the go-to rod because it was specifically made for it. So let's see if we can catch a fish. Oh, fish. Oh no, he was hitting it. Oh my gosh. Man. How did he not get a hook in his face? I heard a fish move over there behind us and I turned and looked and then I got a bite, of course. That's how it always works. Fish. He was on top of a tree. That was insane. Oh, of course he's that tiny. As long as he gets in the boat. Ha ha ha. Finally, after 3 straight days of not catching a single fish, I caught one. I feel accomplished now. Now, the only make this better is if I got hooked in the hand. Look at that little guy. Haha. He's cold. He's freezing. He's like, I don't know, but he's cold. He's little. He ate the banger. The go-to rod pulled it in perfectly. Let's get him back and then tie up like a jig or something since we're back here. Maybe they're all up in this brush and stuff, but thanks for the bite. It's been a while. See ya. And he's gone. He went off quick, so maybe they're still chasing after stuff. So let's see. What do we have in here? What should we tie on? I think we're gonna go back to that Grass Hero. I think we're gonna go back to that swim jig. All right, day 2. It's been a struggle for sure. We've thrown just about everything in the box except for like 2, 3 things, and the other one is a buzzbait, which is not gonna happen. So yeah, we've gotten almost everything completed here. We've thrown about everything. I don't think we can say we've completed it yet, but I think the goal may be, if I can't catch anything today, then I might as well just tie everything up and see if I can maybe catch a fish, or just, you know, get a feel for it on the rod, which I've thrown about all this stuff on this rod already, and it's performed perfectly. I mean, it's a go-to rod, and you have go-to baits, and you can just throw these things on there. This is basically a box full of baits that you would use on a daily basis, you know, spinner baits, jigs, crawls, cranks. There's everything in this box, which is a good thing. So it is a little windy out today. I don't know how that's gonna help us out, but yeah, let's see if we can catch a fish. I feel like I'm about to end up in a tree. Like, I'm about to just get blown into a giant tree. That is exactly what is about to happen here. Tell me nothing wants this thing. Sure. Oh. And brace for impact. Ow, that felt good. Oh, that's a tree. Oh. Eh, we're good. Oh, is that a fish? Oh, that's a nice tree. And it's way out there. Sick. Let's take a look in the old box here. We're just gonna throw what we haven't yet. We got a jig. We just throw a jig. It's also a 3/8 ounce, so handled well. We got some crawls. This thing can throw a Texas rig easily. Then we have the zinger, and you guys know I don't throw these spinner baits a lot, but I think I'm just gonna try it out today, since we're not catching fish, and just see what happens. But this is the last thing we're gonna throw on the old go-to rod, because the fishing has been, it's been weird. Whenever temperature drops from like 80s to 60s and 40s, and then it goes back up after a few weeks, I mean, the fish don't know what to even do. And that is exactly what's happening right now. I mean, I haven't caught like 3 fish in a whole day in a long time. It's been like either getting straight up skunked or like 1 fish and it being very small. So the bite is definitely not where it needs to be because of this weather. So what we're gonna do is throw around the old zinger and see what happens. All right, we got the last bait of the day tied up. This is a little zinger, little spinner bait. Now, I don't really throw these things, but I mean, when the bite is tough, there's no other resort. I've thrown just about everything in the box, so man, this fishing's been whack. But we're gonna throw this spinner bait, hope for the best, and then, you know, I don't know what we're gonna do after that, because I guarantee we're probably not gonna catch fish. I mean, I'm like pretty positive. By like pretty positive, I mean like 100% we're not catching anything. Now, I have thrown spinner baits, and I think I don't like them because of like how they feel on the rod. But this one, actually, it really does not feel that bad. It actually feels really good. Who knows, if I start getting bit on this thing, I may have to start throwing spinner baits more. I mean, I think it's because like the way it felt whenever I'm reeling it in, but this one, it keeps it down, and it makes sure that it's like in the right spot and it's not moving too hard and pulling against the rod, so it feels pretty good. Throwing this thing into the wind, hoping there's a fish somewhere. It's not looking too hot, but we're gonna keep trying. That's the goal. Man, this weather has been straight up terrible. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've come out and like haven't caught fish. At least one. And for the past week, I've been out here every day, and I've probably caught a total of 3 fish. So there's a little fishing report for you guys. It's not good at all. It's straight up terrible. I have a better chance of catching myself in the mouth with the hook straight in than a fish right now. That's how bad it is. Well, after not catching fish for a solid week, and by not catching, I mean maybe 1 or 2 little tiny 1-pounders, I'm throwing in the white flag. I'm throwing it super far, way out into the water over there. I'm done, all right? I've surrendered. I've just completely given up at this point. It's been so bad. Like I said earlier, I've been basically living on this John boat, and I still can't catch a fish. I've thrown jigs, I've thrown spinner baits, I've thrown Texas rigs, I've thrown crankbaits, I've thrown any type of moving bait. I've literally tried everything. It is awful. The fishing is, it's not happening, all right? The weather has just got the fish and then just like kicked it. Like, it's terrible, all right? I don't even know what to do. Like, I need to make videos for you guys, but like what I do is if I don't catch anything, I don't release the video because it's boring to me, and I think it'd be boring to you guys. So I gotta figure something out, all right? So if you guys have any suggestions of what to do, what to throw in like changing weather or just terrible fishing conditions, let me know down in the comments, because I definitely need the help. It's been bad. It's been a rough, all right? It's been a struggle. I've been out here almost every day for this video, and it's just not happening, all right? But we did get to throw some really cool lures. We threw everything in the go-to box. It worked perfectly on the go-to Googan rod, and yeah, perfect box, perfect rod. If you want to pick any of these up, they are on Shop Crawls. There'll be a link in the description. And if you guys got like a muscle or a twitch or a finesse, they also do have those boxes too, so you can match it up with whatever rod you got and maybe go out and have better luck than I did. But yeah, this video was definitely interesting. I was trying to make it a little more, but I just can't catch a fish. I don't know what it is. I either just suck really bad or the fishing's really bad, which I think it's just the fishing, because a lot of people have been struggling, I think. But yeah, I've had it probably the worst. This is just heartbreaking for me, because I come out here all the time and I catch fish all the time, and then like I come out after the weather change and I can't catch anything. So it's a real great confidence booster, you know? Like, I come out here and I'm like, all right, it's time to go not catch anything, and then I come back an hour or two later and I still don't have a fish. So yeah, it's been a struggle, but maybe next time, right? That's kind of what fishing is about. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop a sub, and I will see you guys in the next one, and hopefully we will catch some fish.